Oh, yes. So the last point I guess that we did was liquid nitrogen is used as used as refrigerant and also to preserve food items, biological cells, and also in cryosurgery, right?
Yes.
Yes. So N2 is done. The second important compound of group 15 is nitric acid. Abhi, what is the formula for nitric acid? Yes, Abir. Anyone, what is will be the formula for nitric acid? No one. Send me in chat ना. भाई आप लोग तो स्टार्टिंग में ही ऐसा मत कीजिए. It is HNO3. It is HNO3. Nitric acid is HNO3. Okay. So we start with what method of preparation now? So we'll start with method of preparation. Method of preparation MOP. Method of preparation. Okay. Before method of preparation, let us see the structure. Structure is also important. Sometimes you may get a question from the structure. Okay. So nitrogen will have a double bonded oxygen. Okay. And how many oxygens are there left now? So one, there will be OH. So nitrogen has already made how many bonds? 3 bonds. Now there remains one more bond. Okay. So this one more bond will be dative bond. You can write another structure, either this structure or you can write nitrogen, double bond oxygen. Then here you have O negative, and for nitrogen you give a positive charge, and then HO, that is OH. So this is the hydrogen which gets liberated, and this acts as acid here. Okay, this. Now, as you can see, there is a positive charge, there is a negative charge. That is why it is a. That is why this is a neutral molecule. There is no overall charge. Positive and negative charges, they neutralize each other. Okay. Now, remember, for the method of preparation, it is prepared by Ostwald method. It is prepared by Ostwald method. Okay, it is prepared by Ostwald method. So there are 3 steps in Ostwald method. We will write those 3 steps. So the first step is step 1. Step 1, first of all, we have ammonia and we oxidize it. Oxidation of. It's a very logical kind of steps here. Okay, you will see oxidation of ammonia. Okay. Formula for ammonia is NH3. So when we oxidize this NH3 and we oxidize this with oxygen, that is atmospheric oxygen, then we have PT as catalyst, act as catalyst, and we get nitrogen oxide plus H2. Okay, as you can see, what O2 is oxidizing, so it will oxidize both the nitrogen and also the hydrogens here. Okay, now we have to balance. Now for balancing, what you can do, you can just do the Hater trial method and you will be okay. Okay, so as of here, if I multiply, let's multiply 4 here, so this will be 4. Now oxygen is how much? 4, and here hydrogen is how many? Okay, so 6 hydrogen here, then 5 O2. Now this will be balanced, correct? Yes, it is balanced. Step 2. Step 2 is oxidation of NO. Okay, because as you can see, first ammonia. Ammonia is what? Ammonia is NH3. So NH3 does not have any. NH3 does not have any oxygen. So first we did a first step of oxidation. So we got NO, and we further oxidized it. Oxidation of NO. Now when we oxidized NO plus O2, this will give us 2NO2. Now if you want to balance this, just write here 2. Okay, so this is balanced. oxidation of NO. So we got NO2. Now we need one hydrogen and we need one more oxygen. So can somebody tell me a very easy, very popular, very common molecule which has oxygen and hydrogen, both of them? Yes, very good. H2O. So we will hydrolyze this. Step 3. Step 3 is hydrolysis of NO2. Now here we have NO2 plus H2O. This will give us what? HNO3 plus again I will get NO. Okay, HNO3 plus NO. Now let us balance this. So there are two nitrogens here. Oxygen is 3 plus 4. So let us do this here 3. Now if I do here 2, it will be balanced now. Two hydrogens. Okay, yeah. It is balanced. See, how many hydrogens? Two hydrogens. So 2 here and just like 2 here, now 3 here, and it will be balanced now. Okay. So this is the Ostwald process. Now if you want to remember two things, see HNO3. Now remember this O3. That means Ostwald and 3 steps. Okay, Ostwald and 3 steps, and these 3 steps are these 3 steps are not very logical. Now what remains? It remains NH. Okay, so what is the molecule? What is the compound of nitrogen and hydrogen? It is ammonia. So we start with ammonia. Okay, so in HNO3 you have the Ostwald method also. Okay, now you have to remember that first of all we have to do oxidation, because we want, then after oxidation one more oxidation, and after oxidation we have to do hydrolysis. Okay, so remember this HNO3 has the Ostwald method in itself only. It gives you the 3 steps. There will be 3 steps, and it also gives you the starting material, that is the ammonia. Okay, so write this fast. Did everyone understand this Ostwald method? How to remember it? Yes, guys. Abir, Ahmed, anyone, someone, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We will start the reaction with NH3, and it is of 3 steps.
Yes, sir.
Amalya, Nazra are done. Okay, everyone is done. You just lower your hands, and then we can move on to the chemical properties. Now HNO3 is a very strong acid, and it is what? And it is also an oxidizing agent. It is a very strong oxidizing agent. Chemical properties. And this is the most important part of this chapter, the chemical properties of HNO3. Okay, so you will first of all remember at least one point, that is HNO3 is a strong acid and very strong oxidizing agent. Is a very strong oxidizing agent. Okay. Now HNO3 has a few reactions that you should remember. Either the concentrated HNO3 and dilute HNO3. Okay, so the important reactions that you can have to remember are, see, if you have HNO3 which is concentrated, HNO3 which is concentrated. Now, if you react it with some metal or non-metal, then you can get products such as 2NO2 plus H2O and plus oxygen. Okay, so if I do twice here, this is balanced.
So single oxygen.
There is just remember this, that if you have HNO3 and you react it, you will get NO2 and H2O, and there will be some other products also. But see, remember these two things, that when you have concentrated, then you will get NO2 and H2O. Okay, these are just the primary and the trailer reactions. Okay, we are just having HNO3. There is no other reactant here. We are just generalizing now. Second, just remember this is that if you have HNO3 and dilute, a dilute gives two kinds of product. Either it will give you NO plus H2O plus 3 oxygen. Now, to balance this, 2 here and 2 here. Third is same kind of, I guess, HNO3. Yeah, HNO3 dilute will give you N2O plus H2O plus 4 oxygen. Okay, so you have to remember these two, and these two. See that sometimes it is giving NO2, sometimes it is giving NO, and sometimes it is giving N2O. So we have to know when it will give NO2, when it will give NO, and when it will give N2O. Okay, so most importantly, you have to remember that when in concentrated, it will always give NO2. Okay, but in dilute, there are two cases, N2O and NO. Now, when are those two cases applied? We will see. Now, this is the oxidizing agent, and this is the property of oxidizing agent. So let us now do reactions with non-metal. Okay, so these are the template reactions of HNO3. Now we are reacting with non-metal. Now, if we react with non-metal, you will at least get NO2 and H2O and some other compounds, the other reacting material. Okay, so reaction with non-metals. Okay, so when you react it with non-metal or metalloid. Okay, reaction with non-metals or metalloid. So you have non-metal or metalloid. Non-metal or metalloid, and you add HNO3, which is concentrated HNO3 form. Remember, this is very easy to remember. You will get ic form of oxy acid. What will you get? You will get IC, ic form of oxy acid. Okay, you will get ic form of oxy acid. So what do we want to do? Let us start reacting. Okay, let us start reacting of non-metals. For example, you have P4 plus HNO3, which is Pong. So the first thing that you will write here is the ic form of phosphorus. So what is the acid which is having ic form for phosphorus? What is the ic form?
Phosphoric acid.
Yes, phosphoric acid. What is the formula of phosphoric acid?
H and so on.
Look at your notes and tell me the formula.
H3PO4.
H?
H3PO4. H3PO4.
Now, if you have concentrated HNO3, what will you get? You will get NO2. Nazira, Amelia, Sania, are you guys understanding? See these reactions, okay? See these reaction. Now I have stated one thing. If you have concentrated, then you will get these two products for sure, NO2 plus H2O. Now, when you are reacting with Now this other reactant will change, okay, because you should have at least two reactants. One reactant is HNO3, so you will always get in concentrated NO2 and H2O. Now, if you have non-metal as the other reactant, you will get the ick form of oxy acid, and the rest of the products are NO2 plus H2O. Okay, NO2 plus H2O. Now here comes the balancing part. How will you balance this? See again, N factor. N factor is equal to, here the oxidation state is 0 because it is in its pure form. Phosphorus is not making any other bond, so it is oxidation state is 0. Now here the oxidation state is maximum, which is plus 5. So the change is how much? Of 5 multiplied by the change is 5 into number of atoms, that is equal to 4, which is equal to 20. Now if I see nitrogen here is what? It is plus 5 oxidation state. Now if you are not comfortable with oxidation state, you should be comfortable now with oxidation state. Okay, plus 5. Now here it is what? Oxygen is having minus 2, so there are 2 oxygen, that means 2 minus 2, so nitrogen should have plus 4 to neutralize it, correct? So the change here is what? Of 1, and there is only one nitrogen here, so we will say that nitrogen N factor is equal to how much? N factor is equal to 1. Now his head, his cap, their head, so here you will get 1, and here you will write how much? Here you will write 20. Okay. Now how many phosphorus are there? 4, so just write 4 here. How many nitrogens are there? 20, so just write 20 here. Now just look at the hydrogens. How many hydrogens here? Hydrogens are 4 3s are 12, and here there are 20, so remaining is 8. So if there are 8 hydrogens remaining, we have to add 4 water molecules, because in what OH? No
Yes.
OH.
I said 4H2O.
4H2. Okay. So please, everyone, please don't write it now. Okay, please don't write it now. Next reaction. See, this was the first reaction. Second reaction is, let us take sulfur. S8. Sulfur is in its allotropic state. You will find sulfur in S8 state plus HNO3, which is what? Which is Kong, that is concentrated. When you give an arrow, what you will write? Mariam. What will be the products, Mariam? Oxy acid of sulfur in ick form. Oxy acid of sulfur in ick form. No, Mariam is not unmuted. Mariam, you can unmute today, na?
Yes, sir.
What is the product? If we had phosphorus, we had phosphoric acid. If we have sulfur, we will have. Okay, Nazira.
Sulfuric acid.
Yeah, sulfuric acid. It is that easy. H2SO4. Now, Nazira, you will tell me, if we have HNO3 which is concentrated, what will be the other products? Yes, Nazira. If we have HNO3 concentrated, what are the other products we will be having? See this first reaction. Louder, please, huh? Okay, somebody messaged me. Yes, Ahmed, that is right. Nazira, you are not audible. Okay. So we will have NO2 plus H2O. Now again, what we have to do? We have to balance it. Now see. Okay, somebody please tell me. Please tell me the coefficient here now by the N factor method. I am giving you 1 minute time. Please do this N factor method. It will help you, I mean, in ways that you will not even imagine. What will be the coefficient of HNO3? Do the N factor method. How do you do it? Calculate the oxidation state here, which will be 0. Calculate the oxidation state here, that will be maximum. Okay.
Plus
You have to calculate. Send me in chat when you have done. Send me the coefficient of HNO3. अगर नहीं किया है ना तुम लोगों ने फिर बताएंगे. Coefficient of HNO3. I have erased sulfur also. Yes, Sabir, very good. Correct. No, you
Sir,
have to calculate the N factor in the reactant side
sir,
as we have
oxidation
calculated.
state of sulfur is +6.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Now you try that. Here you have how? Here you have, but they are writing 8, not 8, not 8. Okay, see, the oxidation state here is 0. The oxidation state here is sulfur has X,
Plus
and you have +2 minus 8 due to 4 oxygen, which is equal to 0. So X is equal to +6. X is equal to +6. Just wait a second. Nobody has it is at home and somebody just came in. Just wait. Okay, yes. I'm back. So here you have oxidation status +6. Okay, now Nazira, can you tell me what is the change from 0 to 6? What is the change? 0 to 6. What is the change here?
the differences.
Arey Nazira, I'm asking Nazira. Nazira, you can message in the chat also if you are not able to unmute or if you are not audible, please message in the chat. No, Nazira not here. Nazira is here. No, I'm asking the quantity, how much? How much is the change? It was 0, now it is +6. How much is the change? +6. Okay. So what is the for N factor? We have to just see the magnitude of change into number of atoms. Okay. So N factor is equal to magnitude of change. So the magnitude of change is 6 into number of atom is 8. So this N factor will be equal to 48. Now you erase this. Correct. Correct. Very good. Now here you have what? N factor is equal to, for this N factor will be equal to 1 only. Okay, here it is also what? +5, and here it is what? +4. Here it is 1. Now you have to put 48 here, 1 there. This is 48. So NO2 will also be how much? NO2 will also be 48. Now sulfur is how much? Sulfur is 8. So let us put 8 here. Now how many water molecules are remaining? Water molecules. Okay, 48, and here we have 8 to the 16. 16 minus 48 will be equal to 32, and 32 half is 16. 16 water molecules. Okay. Now next one. You have carbon plus HNO3. Conc. Okay, I'm asking for the last time. Abir. Abir has said the right answer. Ahmed, did you understand the N factor balancing? How to balance with the help
Yes,
of N factor? Okay.
yes,
Amalya, did you understand how to balance with the help of N factor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mariam, did you understand how to balance with the help of N factor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nazira has understood, I hope. What about Sanya? Sanya, did you understand how to balance with the help of N factor? Yes. Okay. Now you have carbon plus HNO3. Then the products will be what? It will be carbonic acid, that is H2CO3 plus again NO2. Because for concentrated, you will always get these two products. NO2 plus H2O you will always get. Okay. So now you have to tell me how many water molecules. Okay. The number of water molecules. You have to tell me the number of water molecules. I need answer from everyone, right or wrong. Okay. I know you all can do it. Just बस आप oxidation state सही निकालिए, आपका हो जाएगा. Just have your oxidation state right and it will be fine. So, I am not asking to write this slide. Please don't write the above reaction. Okay. Please don't write the above reaction. Just at the back of your page, write this reaction. Okay, and tell me. Just I am asking you to calculate the H2. Okay. Please don't write the above reactions. Yes, Ahmed, correct. Now, Ahmed, tell me how many HNO3 also. Only Ahmed, okay? Ahmed, tell me how many HNO3s.
4.
Are in the chat, please. Whenever I am asking like this, you have to tell me in the chat, okay, Ahmed? Yes, correct. Okay, I'm waiting for others' answer. No, Sania.
So what is the oxidation state of carbon?
Why you are asking oxidation state of carbon? It is X. What is the oxidation state of hydrogen?
2
+2 or -2?
+2
What is the oxidation state of oxygen?
-6
Then -6. And what is the net charge?
0.
So now you will get the oxidation state, na?
No, sir, I
You
am
will
asking
find
about the reactant side carbon.
Are 0.
Okay, sir.
See, if carbon is, any molecule, if it is A, only A, then it is 0. The oxidation state. If A is bonded with A, then also it is 0. Both of them will have 0 oxidation state. If A is bonded with any number of n number of molecules of its own, then the oxidation state will be 0. But if A is bonded to any element which is electronegative with single bond, then this will be -1. For example, this will be +1. Electronegative atom will be -1. For example, HCl. Hydrogen here is now +1. Now Cl here is -1. But if we have H2, H bond, both of them are in oxidation state 0.
Yes, sir.
You are done. I'm waiting for others, bhai. If everyone has, okay, let us see. He is also getting, no. No, Abir, you are doing something wrong. Abir and Sania, both of them got the same answer. Correct, Abir. Very good. Girls, what is happening here? Mariam, Amalya, Nazira, Sania, none of you have answered. Your clock 3. Okay. Only after 3 more days. So September, 1st September, no? You are not getting it. Okay. See, that is why I asked. Okay. Yes, Abir, correct. What about Nazira? Yes, Nazira. You are not getting it.
No, I got only balancing is there.
Okay, you have got Ruby. You are just remaining to balance. Okay. See, I understand that the H2 is the last step that you have to do, right? That is why I asked about H2. If you get H2 correct, then the previous one will also be correct. Okay, Mariam, let us start with you. Sania, no. Okay, Mariam.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the oxidation state of nitrogen in HNO3?
1 second.
जोर से बोलिए प्लीज. अरे, what is the oxidation state of nitrogen? She is sitting here.
5. 5.
Why are you muting without even saying the answer, Mariam? Can you please be unmuted for a while?
Yes, sir. She said 5.
I understand. She's saying like this. Here it is +4. For carbon, here it is how much? For carbon, here it is +4. So the change here is n factor is equal to 4. Here n factor is equal to 1. Because for carbon, the change is of +4. For nitrogen, the change is of 1. Now this goes here, this goes here. So you have 4. So you will write here 4. Now, so carbon is, we don't have to do anything with the carbon. We don't have to do anything with the carbon now. Yes, we don't have to do anything with the carbon. Because only one carbon is there. Okay, now, how many hydrogens there are? 4 hydrogens here. There are 2 hydrogens here. So only one molecule of H2O we need. Right? Here there are 4 hydrogen atoms. Till here there are 2 hydrogen atoms. 2 is remaining. So one water molecule will give us 2. Okay. Okay, now everyone got this. Please write this slide. Please write this slide. Raise your hand when you are done with this slide.
So why did we not add oxygen in the normal reaction?
Can you please speak a bit loudly?
Why did we not add the oxygen?
Add oxygen? What do you mean?
Like in product side.
Arey bhai, and this oxygen, na, this is so oxidizing. See, phosphorus didn't have, na, so phosphorus is oxidized due to that oxygen. Okay. This shows that it is of oxidizing nature. This shows that it is of oxidizing nature. Okay. So the
Yes, sir.
products that you have to remember is these 2 products, and more importantly, these NO2, NO, and N2O. For concentrated, it is easy.
Yes, sir.
Raise your hand when you are done. Is everyone done? Yes, everyone is done. Did you write the slide?
No,
Ahmed,
sir.
did you write the slide?
No, sir.
Ahmed? Yes, Ahmed, did you write the slide?
Sir, yes, I did.
Okay, what about Nazira?
So which slide?
Yes, sir.
This slide.
This one? Yes, I did.
Okay, everyone has done this one?
No, sir.
Yes,
Okay, let us wait again. Wait, I have listened. Okay. Mariam, Sanya,
Yes.
Amalya. Yes? Okay.
Sir, Abir said no.
Abhi said no, I understand. When I said you don't have to write it, then why did you guys write? I told na you have to not write the previous reactions. You have to write this again, okay?
Should we write this?
Yeah, you have to write this. Now you have to balance and write this. When I specifically asked that you don't have to write that slide, you have to write the product also here. Third reaction was with carbon. You have to write the reaction. All these are comp, okay? Let me write the react. Okay, so this will be HiO3 plus there will be some other products also, and this will be HClO3 plus you will have some other products also. Okay, so you just write the slide, complete it. Okay. Now, see, Abir, what you will do, you will start with the n factors. Okay, Abir?
Yes, sir.
Hai na? So you will practice the n factor, and when you come to the AS1, arsenic, you will know how to do arsenic is group 15, so you will have similar type of oxy acid, and then you can write the product also, and you can also balance it because you will be balancing from phosphorus to carbon. Then for iodine and chlorine, I have given the products, that is the oxy acid for all of them, and what will be the other products. Okay, so if you can write the products here from your memory, then you can easily write the products here also and balance it. Okay, I will not complete the slide, by the way.
the other side products are NO2 and H2O, right?
I have said everything. I will not complete this slide. This is what we will be having.
So we have to write in the chat. I mean,
Yes. What you are saying? First also boliye, please.
so we have to write the answers in the chat.
No, you don't have to write the answers in the chat. You just have to complete the slide. These are questions I have taught you now. So these are questions now. Basically, these three are questions. I have taught the first three. These three are questions.
So we have to balance also.
Yes, obviously you have to. I mean, it will be in your notebook, so you decide what you have to do now. Yes, Maria. If somebody is done, just let me know.
It's a nearly.
You're done, Ahmed?
Sir, nearly done. Like I'm about to finish. Yes, sir, done.
What about Maria, Mariam, Amalya, Abir?
Sir, I'm doing.
No, wrong. The fourth one is wrong, Ahmed. Even the fifth ones are wrong. Group 15 element, no, oxy acid. So it will have similar formula to phosphorus.
For arsenic,
Yes, obviously. Ic acid means that the oxidation state will be maximum. The maximum oxidation state is +5 for group 15 elements. Yes, you have to make an oxy acid. This will be similar to H3PO4. Why you guys asked so much? If you can see this, then it is yes, it is right. H3PO4, H3ASF, ASO4. Here it is H3ASO4. Okay.
yes.
Yes, Sanya, the products is right. You have to do the balancing also. Mariam and Nazira, Amalia, are you done, guys?
Sir, writing the answer.
Right.
No, sir. I have one more.
You have one doubt.
No, I have the last one to do.
So you are doing the last one.
Says
No,
that
for
correct now?
carbon. No, Saya, no. Carbon is not right. Yes, Ahmed, you are saying something?
It says that fourth one correct now?
Yeah. Fourth one, wait a second. Ah, correct. Correct, correct.
So my fifth one is correct or that was wrong?
Fifth one was not correct, I guess. No, this is not correct. That is why when I ask if you know how to do it. Okay. This is 20. This is 20, and this is 4. For sulfur, this is 48. Then we have H2SO4. H3PO4, this is 4. This is 8. Plus 48 NO2.
Plus 16 H2O.
Then we have H2CO3. Please mute your mic, Ahmed, for now. H2CO3. Then we have NO2. Now this NO2 here will be 4. This NO2 here will be also 4. Plus we will get 1 H2O. Here we will have 5 NO2. And similarly, we will have here 5 HNO3. Plus here we will have 1 H2O. Now iodine, you have to start here with 2 and 2 here. And when you see the change in the form, then this will be I2 and this will be plus 5. Okay, S36 minus 1H, that is equal to 5. So this will be 10 plus 10 NO2, and we have to add 4 H2Os. Similarly, here also we will have 10 on NO2 plus 4 H2O. Okay. Raise your hand when you are done. Write this fast. And when I ask you, and when I make it very clear that you don't have to write those reactions, please don't write those reactions. Okay. Because you won't be practicing the reaction at home. I know that. You have to practice
Yes, sir.
here. Okay. Raise your hand when you are done, everyone. Sania and Ahmed are done. Abir, Amalia. Here it is 0. Here it is 5. There are 2. So n factor here is equal to 10. And this is the starting point. You write 10 here. Then you have to write 10 here also. And you have written 2 already because there are 2 iodine. Okay. Now only remaining thing is the hydrogen. There are 10 hydrogen atoms here. There are 2 hydrogen atoms here. The remaining is we have to add 8 more hydrogen atoms. So for 8 more hydrogen atoms, just add 4 H2O. In each H2O there are 2 hydrogen atoms. So in 4 H2O you will be having the 8 hydrogen atoms. So this reaction is also balanced. Okay, waiting for Amalia, Mariam, and Nazira. Just waiting for Nazira now. Okay, Nazira is also done. Everyone is done now. Okay. Now write this slide regarding non-metal plus metalloid. If you have dilute HNO3, okay, you have to write 2 points. The first point is metal, non-metal or metalloid plus HNO3, which is dilute. Also write here in the arrow. On the arrow, you have to write room temperature. No reaction. Okay, no reaction. Second point, write this with me, please. Write the first point and the second point with me, non-metal or metalloid plus HNO3, which is dilute. Then you add some heat, okay? Or you will have this sign, delta sign, which is for heat, okay? Either you will have a written heating or the delta sign, you will form the ec acid. Rather, ec form of oxy acid, not ec form of oxy acid plus NO, okay, plus NO. And you have to add H2O as, I mean, if you have to add H2O, okay. But these reactions, they don't come usually in examinations. The previous one, that is non-metals and concentrated HNO3, those are the more important ones. But still write these two. This is important, this NO is important, okay. You may get an MCQ type of question that they have reacted
So I'm
non-metals.
not with NO.
Yes, what are you saying?
Why not H2O with NO?
Array H2O will be formed, you have to add it as in the, if you are balancing the reaction. This is important. Focus here, this is important, NO.
Yes, sir.
H2O was forming in all of the reactors. See, H2O you add for balancing, okay? H2O we add usually for balancing. Done, everyone? Can I get a yes sir, no sir, please, fast? Abir,
Yes.
done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Done.
Okay, so I'm moving on. Sania is also done. Very good. The reaction with metals. This was what we had done on non-metals. Chemical properties and non-metals we had done. And we have reaction with metals. Okay. Now there is a chapter called electrochemistry. Okay, electrochemistry, which is the third chapter of 12th standard. And if we would have learned electrochemistry before P block, then it would have been easier. But as of now, you have to remember the electrochemical series. Okay, we have to learn the electrochemical series. What is electrochemical series? It is it just tells about the reactivity. Okay, it just tells about the reactivity. So what are those elements? You have to remember: lithium, potassium. I will give you also a mnemonic to learn this. Bhatana is manager senior at Al Manjankar. Manjankar Iron CD Company. Iron CD Company with nil songs in pub. Or you will remember this. Now after Pb you have hydrogen. But hydrogen is not a metal. Okay. After this you have Chapa. You just remember CHA. This is so remember till here. Wait a second. Let me tell you till here. So what is this? Lee K. Bakana. Okay. This is a manager. Lee K. Bakana is the name of a person. Who is he? He is the manager senior. He is the manager senior of Al Manjankar Iron CD Companies. Iron CD Companies, which doesn't play any songs in pubs. Okay, so no, or rather write nil songs in pub. So what is he? Lee. And for Lee, what you will write? You can write either Lee like this, or you can just write Li Lee. So Lee K. Bakana is the manager senior. Lee K. Bakana is manager senior at Al Manjankar Iron Company. Iron Co. है ना? Which I mean and nil songs in pub. The other statement is nil songs in pub. Can you remember this, everyone? Yes, guys, can you remember this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Repeat it. Repeat the sentence. Lee K. Bakana, manager senior at Al Manjankar Iron CD Company, which plays no songs in pub, na? Which plays no songs in pub. So nil songs in pub. Nil songs in pub. Please revise this statement 2 or 3 times. If you will remember this line, then it will help you also in your. It will also help in electrochemistry, the second term.
Yes, sir.
Amalia has raised hand. Okay, you have learned it. Okay, very good. Now after this comes chapa. CHAPA. Okay, chapa. What is chapa? Chapa is like copper. Cu. H is Hg. E is silver. Silver is for Ag. P is A is A is AU. Okay. So silver is cheaper, so it comes first. Gold is costlier, so it comes after. Okay. First you will have some silver, then only you can have some gold. Okay. So you have chapa. Now whatever comes before this PB. Okay. You have to remember now. Yeah. If you have learned this, now see the trick how you have to metal.
So can you show the previous slide?
Okay. 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 Please write this also. Have you guys written it? Silly K Bakana is manager senior at Al Manjankar Iron Company. Which place? This is now which place? They have iron CDs. How will it play? Okay. Nil songs in pub. Okay, the bracket ones they don't represent any element. The non-bracket one they all represent some element. Manager is Mg and not manganese. It is what Mg is. Yeah, it is magnesium and not magnesium.
So done.
Done. Okay, fine. Very good. Now, if you have any metal, okay, and you are reacting this, you can react this either with the concentrated HNO3 or with dilute HNO3. Okay, concentrated HNO3 or dilute HNO3. You have HNO3, you have Kong, or you can have HNO3, which is dilute. Now, if this metal is above Pb, yeah, that means before Pb, above Pb, or you say before Pb. Then, if it is concentrated, then you will form metal nitrate. Plus, now this thing is important, NO2. Now, we already knew that it will form NO2 because whenever it is concentrated, for concentrated, there is only one thing that it can do, it can form NO2. Okay, and H2 is will be there. We will do that H2 while balancing. Okay, now for dilute, the case of dilute is important. If you have metal, you will get metal nitrate plus N2O plus N2O. When? If it is before or above Pb. Before or above Pb, it will get in dilute case N2O. Now, if we have anything which is below Pb, we have metal. We have metal. We have HNO3, which is Kong. Now, for the case of Kong, it is easy. HNO3, which is dilute, and the metal is below Pb or after Pb.
So what about PB?
So if you have Pb or if you have Pb or anything before it, it will be having the same thing. Okay, same reactions. Generally, Pb is not it is not very reactive. Okay, so if you have Pb, then you will write the above Pb one. Metal, then you have below Pb or after Pb. You will get HNO3. Then you have metal nitrate. Metal nitrate plus what we will have for the concentrated case, it is NO2 always. And if you have metal nitrate,
Plus NO.
yeah, plus
NO.
yeah, plus NO. Okay. So now copy this slide. Right here from Pb, metal from Pb.
Sir, does that mean PB comes in second category?
Huh? Can you please be a bit louder?
You said from PB for the red ones, right? So it comes in second category.
Yeah, it will give NO if it is reacting with dilute
Yes,
from
sir.
Pb and after. Okay. Something happened here. This one. Done, everyone? Please let me know if you are done.
Sir, that is NO2, right?
What? This
Concentrated.
is? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Got it list.
Sir, AU is gold.
Oh, hi. AU is gold, HG is mercury, AG is silver.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you are so done. I'm asking others. Abir is not done. Ahmad is done. Mariam is not done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just raise your hand when you are done. Okay, now everyone is done, I guess. Okay, just Abir is there. Mariam is also done. Abir is also done. Okay. Sania is also done. Okay. Now Nazira will tell me this reaction. First reaction is with Zn plus HNO3. So tell me. And this is concentrated. Let us do concentrated first. What will be the product, Nazira? Yes, Nazira, what will be the product? See, these things are very easy. Okay, I am doing this. Everyone, please repeat it while I am saying it. Okay, zinc is metal. It is reacting with HNO3. So we have seen that it will form metal. So metal nitrate. So you can easily say if zinc is reacting, so it will give zinc nitrate. If you don't know the formula, it's okay. Zinc nitrate, zinc NO3 whole twice. Plus, if it is concentrated, you will get NO2 plus you will get H2O. Don't worry about H2O now, we will balance it. Okay. Now for balancing again, zinc here is at oxidation state is 0. The zinc here is at oxidation, NO3 has 1 negative, so it is plus 2. It is plus 2. Now let us see nitrogen here. Nitrogen here is plus 5. Nitrogen here is how much? Nitrogen here is plus 4. Now we have to do n factor. N factor is equal to, so from 0 it went to 2, so it is 2. Now it from 5 went to 4, it is 1. So n factor is 1. So this will go here and this will go there. So you will write 2 here. And if we write 2 here, so we have to write 2 here also. Is that right? Yeah. Now we have to add H2Os. So how many hydrogens are there? 2 hydrogens are there. 2 hydrogens only, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, so this will be how much? This will be 1 H2. Is this balanced now? Oh, just wait a second. Just wait a second.
Yes,
Let
sir,
us
it is
see.
not.
Wait a second. It will be not balanced because this here it is not right. The oxidation state is not right here. NO3 is 2 minus. NO has like this formula, no? Minus. Then this here is also minus. Then there is 2. Okay. So zinc here, nitrogen here is oxidation state of nitrogen and zinc. The oxidation state of zinc is here. Here it is 5 for nitrogen plus 5 for nitrogen. Okay, but we don't want plus 5 for nitrogen. Was it not balanced previously? If I have 1H2, it is not balanced. What is not balanced?
So NO2, like we don't have enough O.
Enough. Okay, nitrogen we have enough. We don't have.
We will not have.
Zinc is 0 oxidation state. Then we have +2 will be nitrogen double bond oxygen. Then we have a bond of oxygen here. Then we have a bond of oxygen here. There is a negative charge here. There is a positive charge here. There is a negative charge here. So this is NO3. So one negative, one negative. This one negative. If I add here +2, zinc in +2 oxidation state. And nitrogen is 2 here. So just wait a second. Nitrogen is +4 and nitrogen there is +5 oxidation state. Okay. Okay, yes. Now I understand. Okay. So here we have to do balancing in this side. Why? Because here we have nitrogen, which is in +5 oxidation state here and +5 oxidation state here, and nitrogen is +4 oxidation state. Okay, so we have to see the n factor case here. Okay. So whenever you have disproportionation reaction, disproportionation or special. What is special type of reaction? In special type of reaction, see, one of the reactant molecule is having a product with same oxidation state and one product with another oxidation state. Okay, so in one case it is changing and in other product it is not changing. So we have to do n factor from this side. Okay, now let us do n factor from this side. So we will not do with nitrogen. Nitrogen is +4, no? So nitrogen NF will be, this is what, this is +2. Initially it was 0. So we will write here what? 2, and n factor here it will be equal to 1. Now we write 2 here and 1 there. Now nitrogen is how much? Nitrogen we have 2 nitrogens here and 2 nitrogens here, so 4 plus hydrogens, there are 4 hydrogens, so 2H2. Now is it balanced, Ahmed? It will be balanced, don't worry.
Yes, it's
Sir, how we got zinc +2 oxidation?
Okay, see, NO3 has this type of structure.
so it is not bad.
It is not right.
We have 2 extra O.
2 extra what?
Yeah.
Speak loudly first of all.
No, sir, we have 2 extra oxygen
In
on
the
the right
reactant side,
side.
the product side.
Yes, sir. In the reactant side, we just have 12 oxygen, and in the product side, we have 14.
How 14?
No, I mean 10.
10?
No, 14. Yeah, 14. Yeah. 3 2s are 6. Okay. And then 2 4s are 2 2s are 4. 2 1s are 2. No, sir, it is correct. Yes, sir, it is correct.
See. So Abir, what will be the total charge on NO3? The total charge on NO3 will be
Negative.
only one negative, na? So how many NO3s are there?
2.
So for from NO3, what will be the total charge? From NO3 whole twice, it will be -2. This whole entity. So Zn should have +2 oxidation state to balance it. Correct?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah, got it?
Yes, sir.
So the next reaction is with zinc plus HNO3 to dilute HNO3. Okay. So again we will form zinc plus NO3 twice, but here we will be having, what will we have? N2O or NO? Nazira.
Yeah.
Nazira. Yes, Nazira, can you please unmute?
Sir, NO?
अरे भाई
No.
मतलब
Sorry, sir.
ऐसे तो
N2O.
हाँ ट्रू और फर्स्ट तो है, बस दो ही तो ऑप्शंस है. You just have 2 options. So either it will be true or false. Okay, first tell me, is zinc before Pb or after Pb? Yes, Nazira, zinc is
zinc is
in this series, in this electrochemical series, na? See
yes.
that series. Okay, you see your notes and tell me, is zinc before Pb or after Pb?
Zinc is before PB.
See, you don't have to remember if zinc is before Pb. Just can you remember this chapa?
Yes.
So if it is not in chapa, it is before Pb. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And if it is not in chapa, it is before Pb. And for before Pb, we will have what? We will have N2O, na?
Yes. N2.
Yeah. Yeah, that is it. Easy. Yes, Abhi, correct. N2O. So now we have to balance it. Okay, we have to balance it. Zinc is here. Okay, now again we have to balance. We have to balance in this side because here zinc and nitrogen is at +1 oxidation state. Here it is at +5 oxidation state. Okay, so we have to calculate the N factor here. So we are calculating N factor here. Now N factor here for zinc is equal to 2. For N2O, it is equal to, here it is +5. So for N2O, it is equal to how much? It is equal to, see, there are 4 number of N2 molecules. Nitrogen molecule is equal to 2. So the N factor here is 8. Okay, don't forget this 2 because there are 2 nitrogen molecules. The N factor formula is change in oxidation state into the number of atoms. So we are seeing that in the product side number of atoms is 2. I just have to multiply 8 here. Now, yes.
How 4 came?
4 came. Change in oxidation state, macha. Change in oxidation state. Either change in oxidation state is
Yes, sir.
4. Clear now? Okay, very good. For zinc, I will write 8. For N2O, I will write 2. Now, if I have written 2 for N2O, I have to write 2 for N2O. Okay, now here we have 8 nitrogens from here, and 16 nitrogens here, and 4 nitrogens from here. As you can see, 8 and nitrogens are 2, so 8 to the 16 plus 2 to the 4. Total is 20 nitrogens in the product side, so 20 nitrogens HNO3 in the reactant side. Okay, now we are remaining with water. Now if we have 8 zinc here, so we will write 8 here also. Now for water, we have 20 HNO3, so we will write 10 H2O. Now as you can see that I can again divide all the coefficients by 2, right? We can again divide it by 2 and we will get the same thing. So if I divide it by 2, there will be no change. It will be again balanced only. 4Zn plus 10 HNO3 gives you 4Zn NO3 whole twice plus N2O plus 5H2O. Okay, so either you balance it without thinking anything. Okay, you balance it first and see that if there is a common coefficient, just you remove that common coefficient. Okay, now you don't have any common coefficient. Otherwise, what you can do is, see, there is a common coefficient here only of 2. So you can either write this 2 as 1 and this 8 as 4, and then if you balance, you will directly get this reaction. Okay, you will directly get the right answer. Now, if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to confuse yourself, first of all, do everything as you want, as you have done in the earlier cases. Then take out the common coefficient. Are you guys done?
So
Writing
can you
this?
explain how we got that 20 HNO3?
Thoda zor se, please. How did we
Sir,
get?
can you tell me how did we get 20 HNO3?
Okay.
Like how to
How
find
many?
it?
Wait. How many nitrogens here in NO3? How many NO3s are there?
2.
And how many ZNO3 are there? See, how many
8.
nitrogens here? Total here, how many nitrogens?
16.
And here, how many nitrogens?
4.
So in the product side, there are 20 nitrogens.
Yes, sir.
So I have to write 20 nitrogens here also. Easy?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay, please, if you have written it down, raise your hand. If you have not written it down, then write it and raise your hand. I don't think I can discuss the question answers today because ammonia will be left. Ammonia is a small thing. Okay, so tomorrow maybe I can have the question answer session and ammonia. There are still reactions for yeah, HNO3.
Sir,
Tell me.
in the second reaction, if we don't divide by 2, if we keep the answer till here 8Zn plus 20 HNO3, is it okay?
See, it is fine, but it is. I mean, we don't like seeing it in that way. Okay, so for example, if you write the formula for NaCl as Na2Cl2, I mean, empirically it is correct, but it is not the formula. But again, formula is very specific. For chemical reaction, chal jayega. If your teacher is kind of lenient, then he will be like, okay, fine. But if it is not lenient and you get some strict teachers, then it will be wrong. Okay. But it is, I cannot say it is wrong. It is not wrong. But this is more right. This one is more right, okay? Just that is the difference. This is not wrong.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I can say only about me. If I have this type of reaction in my answer sheet and if I see that, then I will give marks. It depends on teacher because it is not wrong. It is waiting for Mariam and Sania now. Mariam and Sania. Sania is done. Mariam is also done. Okay. Now I will write the reaction faster. Next reaction is with, let us see with copper. Okay, we have done one above PV. Let us see with copper. Copper plus HNO3. Concentrated. What will we get? We will get Cu NO3 whole twice plus, if it is concentrated, there is no question, we will always get NO2 and plus there will be H2. We will see that H2 later. Now this is 0. This is again plus 2. This was how much? This was plus 5. This is plus 4. So we have the n factor. We have to calculate n factor here is equal to 2. N factor here is equal to 1. So if we balance it, we will get here 2. We'll get here 1. If we have 2 NO2 molecules, 2 NO2, and here there are 2 nitrogen atoms in NO3, total of 4 nitrogen atoms are on the product side, hence 4 HNO3. Now we have plus 4 hydrogen atoms. There is no hydrogen atoms here, so we will write 2 H2O. Now we have compensated for the, we have balanced the reaction. The next reaction is with copper plus HNO3 dilute. If you have dilute HNO3, what will you get here? You will get here again copper nitrate only, NO3 whole twice, plus, yes, Nazira, now tell me, plus what, Nazira? What will I get? Is it in Chapa or not Chapa? Is this Chapa, Nazira? Nazira is not unmuting.
Yes, it is in
Yeah, it is in Chapa. So it will be
NO.
yeah, and very good. Kitna asan. See, can you see the tricks? If you see your NCERT notebook, now then you will NCERT textbook, you will be like, what kind of reaction these are? These doesn't make any sense. But see, when you learn the electrochemical series, now you know all the reaction, and you also know the electrochemical series. Yes, we have NO. Now you also know the balancing. Just imagine the balancing here now. See this reaction. I've seen people crying for this reaction. 48 HNO3, you cannot even imagine that there can be a coefficient of 48 in a chemical reaction, but it is there and it is logical also, and you know how to calculate it. You don't have to do hit and trial. Hit and trial will take so much time. You will not arrive at the answer. You cannot, for this reaction you can never do hit and trial. And also if you start with here n factor, then again you cannot. Okay, here NO. Now we have plus 2, then here we have plus 5, and what is the oxidation state here? NO oxidation state
2.
plus 2.
Plus 2.
Yes, very good. N factor here it is equal to how much? It is equal to 2. N factor here it is equal to 3, because from 5 to plus 2 the change is 3. Number of atoms is only 1. So we will write here 3 We will write here 2. Now we have how many nitrogen atoms? 2 nitrogen atoms from here. We have 2 from here. Now there are 2 into 3 plus 6, and 6 plus 2 is 8. So 8 HNO3, and we have no water molecule as of now, and we have no hydrogen atoms as of now. So 8H will lead us to 4H2O. Okay, copy this fast.
Yes, sir.
I thought of showing you some the metal nitrate, nitric acid and metal reactions. They are very beautiful. I mean, they are exciting. I would say not beautiful, but exciting. I will show you some reactions.
Yes, sir.
It is very. Have you seen metal plus nitric acid? Any reaction? Metal plus nitric acid? Anyone?
So I don't remember any.
You don't remember any lab activities, no?
No, sir.
Also, you know what? HNO3 is such a good oxidizing agent. It is used in rocket fuel. For fuel, it combusts, and for combustion, you need what? You need oxygen. आपको space में तो oxygen मिलेगा नहीं, and you cannot use atmospheric oxygen in the fuel tanks, ना? So there are two fuel. There is a fuel tank. Here you have fuel, and there is a oxidizer. And okay, I will show you. I will not show you the metal nitrate one, but I will show you the reactions of the rocket fuel one. Okay, and test tube also, it feels like it is rocket. It gives out flames like this. It gives flames like this. Very beautiful. Let me keep up that YouTube video now. I guess it was with Nile. There is one channel which is Nile Red or something. Yes, this is the slow-mo is also there. Okay, fine. So liquid rocket. What is this? Somebody has sent me a chat. Abir is done. Okay, everyone done. Amalya, Mariam, Nazira, please raise your hand if you are done. What is this? What is this? This is nitric acid or no nitric acid? Please tell me what is this? It is nitric acid. Okay, fine.
Sir,
Wait, bhai, wait.
how did n factor became 3 on the side?
Kill you. See, what is the oxidation state here for nitrogen?
5.
What is the oxidation state for here?
Yes, sir, clear.
Clear. अरे बस देख लिया कीजिए. जी. Now you have to write some note and some remarks regarding the. Yes, some notes and some remarks. Let us write it here only. Now, when you are practicing, please practice the reactions also, okay, and also the balancing part. The first thing is that, see, concentrated HNO3 is a very, very, very strong compound. HNO3 is a very strong oxidizing agent and reacts with almost all metals. Okay, it can react with almost all metals except noble metals. There are some noble metals. That means they are inert. Okay, noble metals. Okay, or inert metals. What are them? Those are like Pt and Au. These two does not react very easily. Okay, platinum and Au are also known as noble metals. Okay, so you will have no reaction. So Pt
Sir, Au is
and
gold, right?
yeah, Au is gold.
So gold is noble metal?
Yes, gold is noble metal.
How?
It is expensive. We cannot see that.
It is noble. Okay. Now another point is that, see, there are a few metals which react, but after reacting, they stop reacting. I mean, initially you will see that it reacted, but after a while, the reaction stops. Those metals are aluminium, nickel, chromium, you have iron, and cobalt. Okay. In your NCERT textbook, you have been given only aluminium and I guess yes, chromium. But in your NCERT exemplar, there is a textbook I have sent you, exemplar. Okay, I have sent you one Dropbox link. In that you had all the NCERT exemplar PDFs of class 12. In exemplar, they have asked a question regarding Fe. Okay, so now we don't know what they will ask in the exam, because in NCERT they gave aluminium and chromium, but in NCERT exemplar they asked about Fe. So you have to learn all of them. So these are the metals do not dissolve in concentrated HNO3. Now, why do not? First, when they react, they form a kind of film. Okay, for example, aluminium, it reacts and it forms aluminium nitrate, and it further forms Al3O2. Now, when it forms Al3O2, it forms a film over a kind of surface. For example, this is the aluminium. It forms a kind of film like this surface. Now, this surface is Al2O3, which is not reactive with. It does not react with Al2O3. Now, this does not react with HNO3. Now, if the film is not reacting, the inside part will be safe. So that is why all of these compounds, they form a kind of film. Do not dissolve in concentrated HNO3. Does not dissolve in concentrated HNO3, right? Due to the formation of due to the formation of a protective layer. Please write this with me now. Start writing now. Protective layer on the surface, on their surface, which inhibits HNO3 from any further reaction and makes the metal passive. Okay, passive means it does not react. Active means a reactive metal. Passive means not reactive. Okay, so please complete the slides. Complete the slides. Have you heard about brown ring test? Have you heard about brown ring test?
No, sir.
I've not heard about brown ring test. Okay.
Sir,
Have you heard
after,
about this word salt analysis?
yes, sir.
So in salt analysis, for the analysis of anions, there can be a nitrate anion also. Okay. So brown ring test is a confirmatory test for nitrate ion in a salt. Let us start now. Okay, we are waiting for Abir, Amalia, and Sania. Ahmed, Nazira, Mariam are done.
Sir, after Fe it is CO. Aluminum,
Yeah.
NiCl. Okay.
Yeah, prove what? Okay. Now write brown ring test. Brown ring test. First we will, okay, what is this? It is a confirmatory test for nitrate ion. Confirmatory test for nitrate ion. Okay, if you have nitrate ion, this is a confirmatory test for nitrate ion. What are the things that you need? Now, first of all, you need a salt which contains nitrate ion. Okay, so you have salt. Okay, you have to take this in water, salt with NO3 negative. Okay, it should have a nitrate ion. Next, we add FeSO4. This is freshly prepared. Plus, you will have concentrated H2SO4. If you react all of this, then you will get a brown ring. It's formed at junction of two layers. Okay, at junction of two layers. Now, what is the reaction which is taking here? This is the procedure. You will have salt with NO3 minus ion, which and aqueous state. You have FeSO4 and H2SO4, which is concentrated. Now let us see the reaction. So we have this NO3 negative. Now FeSO4, in this Fe is in the oxidation state, which is 2 positive, because SO4 is 2 negative. SO4 is 2 negative, so Fe will be 2 positive. Plus, we have concentrated H2SO4. Now from concentrated H2SO4, you will get H plus ions. Okay, so these are the ingredients from the reactants which are responsible for making the brown, this junction, a brown ring. You will get NO plus 3 Fe3 plus. Let us forget the balancing as of now. Fe plus 3 plus you will get some water molecules. Okay, plus you will get some water molecules. Okay. Now when this iron, we have what? NO and this H2O, right? When all of them they mix, so you will get first of all a molecule which is like this, Fe. Will get H2O6. We have not done the coordination complexes. Otherwise, you would know what is this. Here it is in +2 state. Okay, 2 plus. It reacts further with NO. That is why after adding H2SO4, you have to wait for a minute or so, and then you will get Fe with H2O5 and an NO plus H2O. Plus you will get H2O. Now see, again, if you have to balance it here, then you can balance it by NO3 negative. It is +5 oxidation state. You have NO, which is in +2 oxidation state. Okay. Now this is the simple one, because there are this is not disproportionation, neither it is special kind of reaction. So the N factor here, it is equal to 3. Now Fe is in the +2 oxidation state. Fe here is in +3 oxidation state. So NF, see, the N factor is equal to how much? N factor is equal to 1 only, na? 1. So you will write 3 here, you will write 1 here. Now if you have written 3 Fe2 plus, so you have to write 3 Fe3 plus also. See, and for H2O, H2O is, how many oxygens are there? We have 3 oxygens here, and yeah, we have 3 oxygens here. 1 oxygen is here. Okay, so 1, and here we have only, so we write 2. Now if you have 2 here, you have to write 4 here. Okay. See, now it is balanced. Okay, now it is balanced. Now regarding this is what? This is penta aqua. This is the brown ring. Okay, this is the brown ring complex, penta aqua. Remember this name also, nitrosin. Penta aqua, nitrosin, iron. Then in this bracket we have to write its oxidation state. So how will we calculate the oxidation state? For Fe it will be equal to X. plus. Water is a neutral molecule, hence it will be 0 or plus. This nitrogen has lone pair electrons, from that it will be donating electron, that is why it will be -1. It will be equal to 0. Now, so X will be equal to what? X will be equal to +1 oxidation state. This is very important. This has been asked in the competition exam many times. What is the oxidation state of iron in the Brown ring complex in Brown ring test? So iron is 1. Okay, this is +1. This is the Brown ring. This is the Brown ring complex. Okay, just copy this fast.
Sir, in NO, how is it minus?
Again, भाई जोर से बोलिए प्लीज, आप इतना धीरे बोलते हैं, बार बार बोलिए.
Sir, in NO, how is N-1 oxidation state? Yeah,
No,
NO.
no. I am saying the complete NO is of -1.
How?
Okay, see, nitrogen will be like this now, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this has one lone pair here,
Yes, sir.
like this. Now it is not 3. So this will donate 1 complete electrons. Okay.
Okay.
Now see, if it is giving electrons, that is why it is known as anionic ligand. It is giving both the pair of electrons, that is why it is known as anionic ligand. Okay, so if it is NO is anionic ligand, and that is why it is -1. It is not the oxidation state, it is how many. See, for example, H2 is a neutral molecule and it is known as a neutral ligand. Okay, it is not the redox reaction concepts here. Here the concepts are from coordination chemistry. Complete this slide. Okay, Ahmed is done. Waiting for Abir, Amalia, Mariam, Nazira. See, you have, I have to, I can either show you the video or the uses. I can make you write the uses. I can give you homework as well. Give a thumbs up for video, or if you want to write the uses, give a thumbs down. If you want to watch the rocket fuel video, then give a thumbs up. Or if you want to write the uses, then give a thumbs down. Okay, everyone is done. Ahmed has given a thumbs up, so we have got 1 vote as of now. Okay, everyone is done now. Okay, Abir is also giving me a thumbs up. Okay, waiting for Amalia, Mariam, Nazira, and Sania. Now you don't have to even speak. Okay. Okay, fine. Fine. Majority. Democracy, majority has won. So let us see this.
properties, and of course to also show that it can light common lab gloves on fire. So when working with it, you either need to use a different type of glove that's chemically resistant, or to just wear none at all. At the end of the video, I did a small demo where I added it to kerosene, and I showed how it made it burn a lot better. I also briefly mentioned that this mixture of nitric acid and a fuel oxidizer are reacting.
Just say whatever he's saying. Okay. So see, you have oxidizer tank and a fuel tank. Okay. Then there are pumps which will pull out. Pump, the work is similar to what you have water pumps. So this will pull out the oxidizing agent and the fuel tank. Then there is a throat. Then there is a nozzle, and this is the combustion chamber in which the reaction happens. That is combustion happens. Okay. So this is for rocket. As you can see, this is the rocket one. Okay. Let us see some of the previous reaction he is showing. Okay.
And this is what the typical professional setup seems to look like. On the other hand, for the
Now he
hydrolysis,
is see.
I just need to mix together the two liquids, and it can even be done in a
He's
test
having this. This is a fuming nitric acid. Okay, this is nitric acid.
And this was a cool clip.
It's putting this in one of the pumps.
They had this cool setup where they filled 2 containers with a fuel and an oxidizer, and then they let them mix together.
And then the other thing is, I guess, aniline. Now see.
And then I dropwise
Now
add
see,
the aniline.
listen, what he is doing now, he has, yeah, I guess he has here aniline, and he will dropwise add nitric acid.
Slight popping sound the moment it touched the acid, and it made me flinch a bit.
And he's putting up aniline. He's putting up aniline, and inside was
It never
HNO.
ended up firing, but there was clearly a reaction going on that was causing the aniline and the nitric acid to boil. I decided to try it again, but this time I added a lot more aniline. Initially, it was just like before and it just caused it to boil, but then it suddenly ignited. After these 2 runs, I was getting a bit more comfortable with this mixture. So I decided to just shoot in a bunch of the aniline all at once. The reaction seemed to be quite fast though, and I felt that it would start igniting before I was even able to add all the aniline. To get around this, I shot it at the wall of the tube instead of directly into the acid. I was honestly a bit nervous to do this, but the result was definitely worth it. There was also a second firing, which was kind of interesting. I waited for the tube to cool and for all the gases to go away, and then I broke up all the solid stuff. I'm not 100% sure what this is, but I imagine it's a nitrogen violently. I don't know the exact reason for this, but I imagine it just came down to space, where the larger tube had a lot more.
Now, questions for you. What he did in the experiment, he found that if he used larger test tube, then reaction was less violent. Okay. If he had smaller test tube,
The reaction is more violent.
reaction was fast and more violent. Okay, can you tell me why is this the case? In the larger test tube, the reaction was less violent, and the smaller test tube, the reaction was fast and more violent.
Because the escaping
Because
area was less.
area was less. Okay, and I mean, this is the, I mean, the area is always less. Obviously, if it is smaller, the area will be less, the volume will be less. So what happened then?
So the escaping tendency gets lower.
Acha
The
ji.
heat escaping tendency. Yeah.
This is logical, Amber.
So if it is less, then it becomes more violent, and if it has an open, like if it has a larger test tube or a wide one, then the escaping tendency is much higher than that of smaller tube.
So if escaping, why? How is it related? I mean, how is the test tube size related to escaping tendency?
Like, and the heat in the
Ah.
smaller test tube goes very slow. Like it cannot go once at a time, but
It
the
is the
one
opposite that you are
larger
saying.
test tube,
See, listen. You're doing a reaction in a small test tube, okay? And if you have a reaction in a large test tube, okay? Now you tell me, if I take the same quantity, which of them will get? I mean, which of them will get heated easily?
number 2.
Small or big, A or B? Which of them will get heated easily?
2. B.
This will get heated easily.
Yeah.
Okay, how? Why? Tell me.
The amount is same, right?
Yeah, the amount is same.
So the area over which it is spread, that is less. So it will get heated easily.
The area is less. Yeah, this area is more, bro. What are you
Yeah,
saying? This
the
area.
area is
Ah.
more. The area is more. That is why it will get heated easily.
Okay, now see, if you are saying if something gets heated easily, if it gets heated easily, that means it should be more violent. Because if we increase the temperature, then the reaction will be much faster, na?
Yeah, but this here the
Listen,
escaping tendency is also more.
are
Like
escaping? There is no. What is escaping tendency? Why you are putting this
the
word
heat,
escaping
the
tendency?
heat, the heat, the heat can escape easily
The
from
heat can
second
escape
one.
easily.
Yeah,
In the second one, heat can escape easily. I am
yeah,
saying the second one. In the second one, heat will be not even formed, or this particular substance will be heated very easily because it is in the under small area. Okay, first you have to form some heat, then only it can escape now. So they are not even forming in the same rate. Okay, they are not even getting heated in the same rate. The small one will get heated more easily, and that is why it is more violent. So if you increase the surface, if you increase the volume of a violent reaction, then you will have less violent and less exothermic reaction. Okay, the effect will be not much. But if you use a small test tube, the effect will be very high
so what is the reason?
because it is getting heated easily.
How?
How it is getting heated easily?
Yeah,
Is this not logical that you have two test tube of the same? If you are having same amount, then here the area is compact. Now the molecules will have what? The molecules will have closer proximity, and they can hit each other off very easily. Now, for example, if the molecules even get up, then they can hit from the boundary and towards themselves more easily. And if you have smaller container, the pressure will also be high rather than if you have the larger volume. Isn't that right? If you have same amount and if you have volume, if volume is low, the pressure gets high, na? Now, if
yes,
pressure is also getting high, then that means they will be coming in contact. The reactants will be coming in contact with each other more often. And if they are coming in contact with them more often, then the reaction will be faster. And if it is faster, it will be more violent.
yes, agree.
Got it? Okay. So one of the things was it was less violent and fast. It popped faster. So was this? I mean, it was very similar to rocket, no? Or rockets have their fumes coming out from their nozzle. So if you get to your lab, then ask your teacher to perform some of those experiments. Also, if you can, if you have some points, put some coin in nitric acid, you will get nitric acid fumes. That is also one test for nitrate ion. Okay, so I'm stopping it here. Tomorrow we will learn about ammonia.
Yes,
Okay, and revise. Okay.
yes, sir.
Revise. We will do approximately, at least we will do 20 MCQs tomorrow
Okay, sir.
from group 15.